and then oh, and then we are ready to start. Allora, vediamo un po'. Ok, I think, adesso qua ho ancora. Bene, dai, ok, it's time to start, and I think you have already seen the pictures. For the moment, we are just we, so I'll go ahead with English, and then we'll see who else will join. No. Okay. I had the possibility to pick up wood from a friend, and it was these pieces here. So it was a whole log of walnut and a whole log of 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 faccio prima ancora una cosa. I will mute you so the picture in front will be me when I. Here. I don't remember how to mute everybody, so I will mute also. Okay, okay, yes, please. I still have on Zoom. I still have to figure out several things. So sorry. um, so that means that I should be in front, but I am not. Why? No. Okay, okay. What do you see? Oh, okay, because I see you. So I wasn't sure what do you see. Okay, you see my logs. Perfect. And there was a whole tree of walnut and a whole tree of ash. And the guy is a woodturner too. He's one of my students. So he didn't let me pick up all the wood. he 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 took some by himself or for himself. So and you can see here this walnut is really spectacular, super dark. It's not the walnut here is usually a lot of sapwood, white, and only little dark. And this one here is really spectacular, super dark, and the diameter is about 40 centimeters. And then there was also this this ash tree, and I can pick up some more ash of this if I want, but it is better stored uh, as a whole as a whole piece um, than in singular pieces. So I have still a little problem here with YouTube. Sorry. Okay, so solved also these problems, or at least a little bit. Okay, buongiorno Andrea, and let's go ahead. Yes. So I have one of these locks here, of these pieces here, and this is I have to close the door too. So this is one of these really fantastic nice pieces of walnut, and what we will do today is starting with this and arriving to this here. So hey, have a look at this really fantastic walnut. It's really rare finding here walnut this dark, and this is the first piece. It has some ring shake here, some ring shake, but the next piece seems to not have this problem. At least I hope so. So I will cut with the chainsaw. This is the pith. So and on this side the pith is here. That's a little bit bad, so I will cut it here, not here, because the pith is a little bit out of the center, and so I would have here only a small bowl, and on the other side I have this huge branch. So on the bigger bowl I would have the branch, so it couldn't be a salapo bowl anyway. But if I cut it like this, I have a little bit more diameter and a little bit less depth, but probably it's the better choice. So it's about here. I still have to decide, yeah, but probably this is the best solution for this piece. And for stabilizing a little bit the piece of wood, I have this a pellet, and then also these conical cut pieces of wood, and that should be enough to be able to do these cuts here. So the first cut will be just an opening cut, and um, and then I will do this cut here. I have a huge chainsaw, but I can't use here my chainsaws, my yeah, my chainsaw makes too much noise, so we have to use this little electric chainsaw for this. That's not the best way, but it works for sure. And then microphone here. So it is so hot that with the sweat. a small chainsaw for this piece of wood. Let's try like this. I didn't do a good cut. Shit. Yeah, I normally would use my big chainsaw, and that would be much easier. But I can't use it here inside, and I wanted to show you the whole process and not arrive here already with the half cut piece. Okay, so I probably spoiled a little bit of this wood here because I have this a bit shitty cut. Um, and now I will change the camera a little bit for you. Yeah, perfect. And you can see here that it is not, yeah, it's not a good cut I made, but we will go ahead now, and then it can be a little bit bigger here. You're great. I'll go a little bit closer to this part. And then if you have a bandsaw, you can cut it quite nicely around with the bandsaw. Otherwise, you have to do that with the chainsaw. You can do that like cut here, cut here, cut here, and so on. And you can, it will turn quite round. And Okay, and now I'll change camera again, and we will go to this camera here. Okay. We are still not really many people, but I knew that because it's holiday time, so um, I will mount the faceplate here. Oh, you can see my hand. It's walnut. Walnut contains a lot of tannins, and today is really warm and I'm sweating a lot. And the contact with walnut and my humid hands, and also the where is it? The tool rest um, stains my hands quite a lot, but yeah, that's uh, normal. And also I put some W D40 on the bed of my lathe, so it it won't turn rusty. It won't turn rusty from the shavings. Okay, I'll mount the faceplate here. I have it here. And oops, I have to clean a little bit. I have to clean a little bit here. Yeah, I spoiled a little bit of this wood. It's a pity. Um, phew. Okay, should be enough. Done. Okay, and I have this template here because usually you have to center the faceplate around your center, and you can be quite precise, but it's even better if you use something like this and then put on your screws. The screws, new screws, never used before, because I really don't want having them broken inside my wood when I pull them out. And I don't know, in the meantime, if you have questions, just unmute yourself and ask. Um, I miss again. Ok, qui c'è sempre Andrea e qui c'è un po' di gente anche su Facebook. Ok. Xilino, hi. How are you? Okay, and then I mount the faceplate. Okay, let's start roughing it. For roughing, yeah, I have to dismount my chuck. And so I tell you something about my lathe. This is a Stratos XL, and the Stratos XL has one very interesting feature. I can show that with this camera here. Let me try. This is this camera. So here I can put the start and stop on standard or slow, and slow is for heavy pieces. And these heavy pieces, sometimes if you stop your lathe, tends to dismount themselves because the the power of the um, of the mass of your piece of wood doesn't it makes that it doesn't stop by himself. Sometimes, not always, of course, and then it tends to dismount himself. Camera. Okay. So I go on slow, and so start and stop slowly, and I would mount also the bracelet here. If I would have some, I don't have it. I sold it last week because there was a customer of mine and he needed immediately and I didn't have time to order it, and so now I personally don't have one. This is the bracelet for the security bracelet I'm talking about. Okay. We can start with the roughing process, and of course we have to pay attention on the speed, because for the moment it won't. It will wobble a little bit, but I'm here on 500 RPMs and it's still good. Okay. Let's start with 500 and roughing away this part, and then immediately it will wobble a little bit less and I can increase the speed. I will use this gouge here. This is a bowl gouge with a fingernail shape, and it's quite an aggressive shape with the wings straight down. not large like, for example, I think the Ellsworth shape. It's a little bit larger on the bottom, so the wings go. The wings opens a bit. My wings go straight down, and that makes it a little bit more aggressive, high fill, and I love it aggressive, especially for roughing. And just let me. You have seen here at the end of the cut twice it pushed me away. What does that mean? That simply means that okay, I have to do one more thing here. Okay, sorry. That simply means that I'm going ahead too fast. My gouge can't cut as fast as go as I go. And oh, okay, here is some message I lost. I'll have a look immediately. And so just slow down a little bit if it does that, and that works quite well. Okay. Okay, I just have a quick look at my messages on YouTube. Ciao Cristine, ciao Vedran, Massimo. Accidenti, questo mi dispiace tantissimo. E sì, mi sembra anche di averlo visto su Facebook. Sì, mi dispiace tanto. And now I can. Oh, it's still a little bit too much bark here. I have to flatten a little bit more. But in the meantime, probably I can already speed up a little bit. Not really. Okay, that should be okay for the for creating a tenon. Yes. The tenon, the diameter of the tenon for this chuck here is 11 centimeters, and I do it 11 also if it obviously tends to shrink and it wouldn't fit anymore in this chuck in 1 year when the blank is dry, or it won't fit in this chuck in 1 year when the blank is dry, but I will use a smaller chuck then, because also this is not a very there is a flat, it's more a plate than a bowl, and so I want to do a shape, a flat shape, and that requires a smaller tenon after. But now the tenon will be 11 centimeters, and okay, you know that my tenons are never made with the parting tool, but they are cut. So the next step is cutting the tenon. I really want to have a proper cut here. With a slight dovetail for the jaws of my jack. And then let's go ahead with the outer shape. Okay, normally you would say that when you eliminate material it would wobble less, but now it started already to wobble more. It's my bad that my fault that the bowl will finish here, because my chainsaw cut was really very, very bad. It's not only my fault, it's also the fault of my chainsaw. Okay, let's finish the shape. No. Okay, and now we can switch the whole thing. There's still a little bit bark I'll do one more cut to eliminate at least a part of this. Why that? Ciao. Ciao, Thomas. Warte mal, okay. Ja, ich sehe dich nur halb, aber ist okay. Nein, nein, wegen mir, weil ich habe noch ein anderes Fenster offen auf dem Bildschirm. Okay, so for the new ones, I am preparing this bowl blank. I started with this really fantastic walnut I have been given yesterday. 14 centimeters of diameter, and no sapwood or practically no sapwood, and so ja, genau. I have this three plus one piece of ash, and really nice. And so I'm roughing this one. Here I still have a little bit of bark inside, so I will do one more cut, and then we will hollow the inside. And it still wobbles. Okay. Grün, nass, spritzt, ist etwa seit einem Jahr als Stamm im Wald gelegen. Ja, nein, er ist eben vor einem Jahr ist er bei einem Sturm umgestürzt. Aber als Stamm trocknet das Holz ja eigentlich praktisch nicht. Okay. There's still a little bit of bark in but that doesn't matter. That will deform, and then I will recut, and that will come away. Okay. Ich schalte dich stumm, damit nicht alle, wenn du laut atmest, dich sehen anstatt mich. Aber wenn du was sagen willst, einfach schalte dich selber auf Ton, und kein Problem. Es ist nicht, damit du nichts sagst, sondern es ist nur, damit nicht, wenn der Wind ein bisschen festbläst bei dir, sofort das Bild zu dir kommt. Okay. This is an old Nova, supernova, but the old one still, and so that means that it closes in the wrong direction. It opens and closes in a different way. That than all the other chucks, and also than the new Nova chucks. Dismount the faceplate. And remember, don't use these screws anymore for the same job. You can use these screws again for mounting two pieces of wood together or something, or hanging a frame on your wall or what else. But don't use it for this anymore, because there is nothing more boring than having a broken screw in your wood, in your ball blank. That's really very, very annoying. And for Thomas, I did a really bad cut with my chainsaw, so I still have this cut inside, and because my chainsaw was a little bit too small for this piece. Okay, so that's my bad chainsaw cut that uh, doesn't cut very well and would like to break away. Mm-hmm. Okay, now it is ready to hollow. But before hollowing, I will sharpen my tool, because with all the bark that we had inside, in the bark you always find also a little bit of sand and stuff, so it doesn't cut anymore. I will direct my camera on the sharpening station so you can see what I do, but only yeah, not very well, but that's it. This is slow. Um, Slow sharpening machine, slow. I forgot forgot the name. It is slow. That means 1,400 RPM, and I have two CBN discs on it. Okay, and now I probably can speed up a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't wobble anymore, so I can speed up a bit. Not too fast, but and okay. So now I will rough it to a wall thickness of about 3 centimeters. Normally you say 10% of the diameter. The diameter here is about 38, I imagine, but more than 3 is really not necessary. Also because walnut is not one of these very much warping woods. Am I on the right camera? No, I am not. Sorry. Okay, checking the bottom thickness, still thick enough. Okay, you may recognize that this is not really cutting, it's more scraping, but that's also okay because I'm just a roughing a bowl. I'm not pretending to have, or I'm not, no, sorry, that was the wrong word. I'm not expecting a good finish, but I change now the the gouge. This is still a ball gouge, 16 mils, but the shape is a little bit different, and it gives me the possibility to turn the bottom a little bit better, because here I'm already fine, and from here I have to cut a little bit more. A little bit less aggressive. You have seen before I had cuts of about more than 1 centimeter. This one generally makes a cleaner cut, and it is better to straighten the bottom. I can do one more cut on the bottom, and then it's done. Yeah, that's great. That's a great regular thickness of the whole bowl, and it's done. That's it. There is one last thing we have to do, and it's quite important. I can dismount that, and then I will put on a end sealer. This is for preventing the cracks, because what is our problem here? Our problem here is that we have here side grain, and here we have end grain, and in the end grain we have it dries much quicker than in the side grain, and that is the zone where usually the wood creates its cracks. And to prevent that, we put on the end sealer. It's a whitish wax emulsion. Yeah, there are several products. I use this one, Cera Seal, but it's all the same. About Anchor Seal, it's called, I think, in the States. So I will put that here in this zone, here too, and also on the inside. That doesn't close the wood completely, but it slows down the drying time. And I have it somewhere. Oh, here. So it's not that it's not drying there, but it dries slower, and that prevents it from cracking. So here, no need on the side, but in the two end grain zones, I do it also on the top, and then the same thing on the outside, only in the end grain, also here. And then there is one very last thing to do, and for this I have to go to pick up something because I forgot to bring it here. Um, give me a minute, please. Okay, I'm back. So what is the last thing to do? It's to write on the date. So today is the August 9, 25, and I also put on the name of the guy that gave me the wood. That's very important because um, when I finish it, I can put it on Facebook, and people can try. I can put the name of the donator of the wood on Facebook and say thank you. And sometimes it's also that people would like to buy the bowl out of his own wood, and so there are several reasons um, to put on the name. So this is Fiorenzo. Voila. Okay, it's done. And now I will unmute you all. I will check all the comments on. Oh, that's gone again. Okay. Unmute. No. You can unmute you. You have to do that by yourself. I can't. You don't want to unmute you? Okay. And I'll have a look at my the comments. Ok, qui c'è qualche commento che mi sono perso, scusate. Giuseppe, Massimo, il legno è a noce ed è un noce veramente spettacolare. È proprio raro di trovare un noce di questo genere. Vi faccio ancora vedere. Allora, questo è ancora un pezzo, l'altra metà in pratica, e porto qua vicino l'altra camera senza strappare cavi, eccetera. Ehm, ok, questo qua è il legno. Sì, ecco, questa è l'altra metà del tronco, cioè ne ho tre di questi in realtà. Questa è l'altra metà di questo. Qui c'è già una ciotola che ho sgrossata stamattina e è un noce proprio nero nero, con pochissimo bianco, ma il bianco è bello bianco. Però appunto molto spesso il noce nostrano, il bianco è tanto così e poi un po' di nero in mezzo. Invece questo qua è proprio spettacolo. L'odore del noce è un po' meno spettacolare, anche se questo qua non era poi così grave. Però normalmente io non vado matto per il noce, a dire il vero, come, come odore, dico. Che now. François, je parlerai aussi le français, mais c'est trop, pauvre, c'est trop pauvre, alors c'est mieux avec l'anglais. Euh, oui. Nel frattempo è arrivato anche Stefano. Ok, but it's really quite finished. So we started today with buongiorno, ciao, ciao. Ecco, ho quasi finito oggi, per oggi, mi dispiace, volevo ancora andare sull'altra camera. Ho selezionato il noce, sono partito da questo qua, ma intero, rotondo, l'ho selezionato, ho tirato fuori questa ciotola qua, che adesso qua l'ho anche trattata con il Cerasil per chiudere un po' i pori, per evitare le crepe. Adesso va in tettoia, sotto la tettoia per un anno. It's now for 1 year that it will be. Sono quasi 3 centimetri. Sì. Il diametro è quasi 38, 37 probabilmente. It's 30, 37 of diameter and about 9 or 10 centimeters of height. And now there is also the date, la data di oggi. E like this, I will know it uh, when it will be ready, to finish. Okay, let's change camera again. Track. Ok, prego, prego. Io non lo faccio questo. No, io lo lascio così, lo metto in un posto non troppo caldo, all'ombra, non troppo ventilato, ma un po' sì, e così non fa muffa, eccetera, perché se io lo metto in un sacco con i truccioli, dopo tende sempre a fare un po' di muffa perché non respira tanto. Bisogna aprirla ogni 2 o 3 settimane per andar via, lasciare andare via e io poi mi dimentico, lo so già. E, ja, ich sag's gleich noch in Englisch, ja. Äh, okay, okay, also, gleichfalls, danke. Ciao Thomas, ciao. Allora, Yeah, the question was if I put it to dry like this or in a bag with shavings or if I have another solution. I put it to dry like this. So no shavings, no bag, nothing. But important to put on the hand sealer. That's important. Because, or why don't I put it in a bag or what? It's because um, it tends to mold, to create fungus or so, and sometimes you want that. Yeah, okay, that's great. Do it. That's also good fun, but this is a piece of walnut, very, very nice, and I don't want it to spout. So I put it to dry in a in a dry place, not too hot and not too dry for at least 1 year, and then I will finish this bowl. Okay, that's it for today. Questo per oggi era tutto. Se non ci sono altre domande, ovviamente, if you have other question, of course, um, just ask. And if there is no more question, I will stop this live stream now and wish you. Questo noce è proprio locale. Uno dei miei allievi ha un pezzo di bosco e lui ha una MIDI Pro, perciò questo noce è quasi troppo grande per lui. E allora mi ha contattato, cioè mi ha contattato, siamo sempre in contatto perché abita abbastanza vicino e passa spesso ehm, è stupendo, è proprio un noce, cioè è proprio raro di trovare un noce così con così poco alburno e tanto di nero, è proprio spettacolare. Danke, Christine. Vielen Dank, dass du da warst. Bis bald, ja. Ciao. Allora ho potuto portare via i pezzi più grossi che a lui non servivano e lui si tiene i pezzi un po' più piccoli. Poi dentro in questo, allo stesso posto c'era anche, aspetta che te lo faccio vedere, del frassino, questo qua. Anche lui molto. Il rosso va via, il rosso c'è finché è fresco, dopo diventa bianco. Però se io adesso lo lavoro veloce, mi rimane bello bianco. Se lo lascio lì un po', forse a prendere un po' d'acqua, il bianco diventa un po' meno brillante, peccato. Allora questo qua lo sgrosso subito anche questo. Sì, è proprio bello. E di questo ce n'è ancora. E bah, vediamo. Sì, è stata un po' di fortuna, veramente. Allora, vedi qua, del noce, allora, sono questi 4 pezzi che ho potuto prendere ieri. Spettacolo, eh? Veramente anch'io qua, io non ho mai visto un noce così. Mai visto. Così nero non l'ho mai visto. Cioè, l'ho già visto, ma non qua. John, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll finish that in 1 year, but I'm sure that will be a spectacular piece at the end. Yeah, it was It was a great score. Yeah. Ecco, altre domande? E allora, if there is no other question, se non ci sono altre domande, io per oggi vi congedo nel fine settimana. Ehm, io sì, c'ho ancora due o tre cosine da fare, ma non troppo perché fa caldo. Ehm, E vi auguro una buona domenica e vi farò sapere quando ci vediamo la prossima volta. I'll let you know when I'll have my next live stream. I don't know yet. Ok, ciao ragazzi, buon fine settimana. Aspetta, vi lascio ancora guardarmi in faccia per salutarci. Ecco, ma parliamoci chiaro, i tronchi sono più belli. O diciamo, almeno sono più rari, a me mi potete vedere quasi tutte le settimane, no? No, no, è proprio un- sì, 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 assolutamente. Sì. Bene, grazie, buon fine settimana. Ciao, ciao.